Happy Wednesday, everybody. This morning we want to know, what's the ideal first date? Assuming most people at this desk and some of the people watching have been through a first date or two.
Maybe.
Or 3 or 4. What do you think is the perfect first date? Because it turns out, thinking back to going on them, dating experts say we might have made things just way too complicated.
So evidently, they say you should take your first date on a walk.
Let's go for a walk.
That's the perfect first
Easy
date.
breezy.
So walks allow for potential partners to get a different, more natural perspective on each other than they would in a place like a busy restaurant. It also builds endorphins, which helps the person you're walking with associate you with positive feelings. I will say, you know, a lot of first dates sometimes are in busy restaurants, or you go to the movies or something, and you don't really get to talk to the person like you do a walk. Right?
I totally agree. I mean, or some sort of activity. I think makes sense. Because I feel like dinner, comes with a lot of like
pressure
and like, what do you and
order,
expectations.
I think a nice,
what do you have in your teeth?
Ride in the car.
Yeah, or ride in the car, or
in the car to the drive-in. Way back in the day.
Is that what it was for you? The drive-in. Wow, we're learning something about Larry Sprinkle. I love it. I love it.
Let's talk.
All right, tell us more. We're waiting.
I always go, you want to take a walk on the wild side?
Wow.
There you go. Learn something new about Larry Sprinkle.
That's it. It's over.
Okay, what are our first dates? I'm curious now. I want to know, especially since y'all got significant others. So what were you like?
Yeah, what's a date? I have kids. I wish I could go on a
Do you
date.
remember your first one? Do you remember the
How
first
did it all
date?
begin?
With my significant other or ever?
Yeah.
With my significant
Chris.
other, we went out to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what our actual, because we knew each other for years.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of what our actual first date.
So were you guys friends
think-
first?
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes.
I
for years.
love that. Oh my goodness.
Right. Tell it like it is.
I know the story.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to ask.
But I think we ended up going out on an official, formal, proper date. I think at a Thai restaurant.
So restaurant. We're doing what they said you're not supposed to do.
Because we just wanted to make it official and do like normal
Yeah.
things and like
All right, it's time for me to break the mold.
Yeah.
All right, tell us.
Tim and I, our first date, bingo.
No way.
Of course. Of course it was bingo.
That's fantastic. I love that.
We were talking back and forth, and Kim made just a random joke. She's like, "Oh, I'm a grandma these days," and I was like, "Well, explain." She said, dinner at 2, bingo at 4, bed by 8. So joking, of course. So for our first date, which was supposed to be just the usual dinner, but then that got canceled because something came up. But then we ended up going to a bingo hall, and it was magical.
How did you just found it?
Found a random bingo hall.
And you just showed up.
Yeah, and what was really cool
That's fun.
there was an older, actually twins. So they play every week. They asked how long we've been married. So it was our first date, so we could already see that other people saw the connection there. But first off, bingo is not for the weak.
Yeah.
It is stressful, so we were not able to have really a lot of quality time at that point because you're just daubing super quickly. But we're competitive. We had a really great time.
And you still love playing games.
Yeah, we still do.
Probably laughed a lot. Like that.
Oh, absolutely.
That's like
I
I love that
I
idea.
love that story.
This is the best.
Yeah, that's a great
Were you
idea.
able to yell bingo?
No.
Oh, man.
No, I was-
Your true personality would have come out.
Gosh. It was so disappointing, too. I was very close, one job away. But we've gone a few other times, and we still have not gotten the bingo.
Wow.
Yeah, and there's some
Great.
people that have multiple cards at one point. So I actually highly suggest it. Not first, second, third. Doesn't matter the number
Can you
of the
play? Is there a
date.
bingo place in Charlotte? There is
Yes,
a beach.
There's
I know
multiple
that.
bingo places.
Oh, is that
yes,
right?
there's a lot of VFWs have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can just Google Charlotte Bingo. There's several locations.
We do a big family bingo game at Christmas.
Really?
Where we put all these awesome gifts in the center, and then we play bingo, and it goes fast. And then if you get a bingo, you have to say something Christmas themed, or you miss your turn to get a cool prize.
Oh, no.
We have to go bingo deck the halls.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's serious in our household. Okay, we're getting a lot of comments.
All right.
Hank saying first date with my wife was dinner with a couple friends. We knew each other for years, so it wasn't like meeting a totally new
Yeah.
person. Joy, first date, going to dinner. Melissa, first date with my husband was meeting in a public place, then having dinner.
get that.
So
I get that.
A walk, kind of. Yeah.
Kia, how about you? First dates?
My first date with Actually, you didn't ask me all that. My first date.
With who? With who?
We went to, this was when I was living in Green Bay. We went to this little city called Appleton. They've got a really cute performing arts center, and we went and saw Phantom of the Opera.
Oh,
That's cool.
lovely. You know, I love the theater.
That's cool.
I was about to say you would
yeah,
love this.
yeah.
That's perfect.
I
for
made
Sarah.
sure I got my husband on board the theater train. I was like, you're going with me,
Yes.
or this isn't going to work. Like, we need to be able to go to shows together.
I love it.
Totally. So I like this.
Yeah.
I had a slightly different
Yeah.
thing, including the drive-in.
Including the drive-in.
Drive-in, yeah.
There's still a place here where you can go to the drive-in movie, right?
No,
or did that close? In the
So,
area.
I think they're opening it up in Shelby.
Yeah.
Shelby, yep.
We did a story on it. No, you're not, Larry.
That was when I was in high
You're
school.
not, Joe. You're not
I was high school. That's true.
Okay. See? There you go.
Later on in
the drive-in
college.
sounds scandalous.
I know,
College,
right?
it was-
I just fall asleep.
Larry.
Every time I go to the drive-in, I just fall asleep.
All of
You fall
Larry's-
asleep in
Yeah.
movies?
No, the drive-in one. You're comfy in the car. Like we.
Well, what about the movie theater with the reclining chairs
Oh,
now?
It's a struggle.
It's like game over.
It's a struggle.
You went to the drive-in and went to sleep?
Yeah,
No,
no,
ridiculous. There's no.
That's not what's
tell you
supposed to
about the
happen at the drive-in.
No.
Well, actually,
It's supposed to be PG, y'all.
speaking of Christmas, the
kept
NASCAR. Why am I blanking?
Hall of
They do the. You can
Ice
pull up your
skating?
car. No, where the
Racing
Speedway
around
lights.
the track?
where
light track. The
NASCAR
light-
is.
the
Yes,
light track.
Speedway, Charlotte Motor Speedway.
This also became a game of charades.
Which I do a lot.
Sounds
But
like
one word.
not only can you drive around on the track
yeah.
to see the
Oh, you're
lights,
being serious, yeah.
they play movies. They do drive-up
yeah,
movies
yeah.
with like Home Alone,
Yes, on
and
the
you
big
can
screen, the
you can
huge
sit in
screen.
your car,
Yeah.
turn on the radio, and watch
Let's
it.
all
They all have
go
great
together.
movies.
We'll take the
So-
five of us
Yeah.
out there and go to the drive-in.
Why did I Charlotte Motor Speedway? I was just I wanted to say Hall of Fame, but
Speedway
it wasn't.
Christmas.
I have no
But
idea where mine
you
is
have to
going.
guess
need
what
to
I'm
play more
thinking a lot of the
charades on
time.
I know, right?
So,
It's, wow.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's
Bingo.
All right, bingo. There you go. Let us know best first date options.
yes.
We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.